Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss the calendars and the basics of the calendars. Generally you people know in general calendars means just a representation of dates, days, month, is it not? But you have some prior knowledge in these calendars. You must have got some, say, that is a minimum basic knowledge. Means today is, say, Saturday. That is, let it be January 1st, 2021. Today is Saturday. Then obviously say what will be the next year same date, January 1st 2022 means you will say that it is Sunday only. So one day extra you will say that one. That is the minimum knowledge you have in calendar. Suppose, see this one, July 9th 2020 falls on Thursday. What will be the day of the week on July 9th, 2021? So, obviously say next year same date means one day extra means it is July 9th, 2020. It is on Thursday. So, you will say obvious July 9th, 2020 must be Friday. Don't confuse with the leap year, right? 2020, let it be. We crossed actually the February. Don't bother about that. Right. But is this knowledge is enough for your calendars? Let it be a small, not for a year calculation, right? Let it be just 4 days after. See this one? Yeah. The case is, today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. What will be the day after 4 days? Give this much minimum basics. Let it be the minimum calculation part, right? So, if today is Thursday, what will be the day after 4 days? Simply 4 days. Definitely, in your mind, there will be some calculation. Some people start with some other. You start with your fingers and start. Thursday, okay, that is 4 days means today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some people will say Sunday. Some people, okay, Thursday is over. They say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, Monday is the chance. Some people say, okay, the 4 days means definitely after Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but they said it is after 4 days. After 4 days means they will say, to be more precise, that means after Monday, that is, what is that one? Tuesday. See, how many probable answers you got? Only one perfect answer will be there. So, rest of them are perfect wrong answers. Only one perfect answer will be there and the rest of the options are perfect wrong answers. Be cautious about these type of analysis, right? So, these type of questions, they frame in such a way that even in options, you will have nearest answers also. Perfect answer, accurate answer and the nearest answers, plus 1, minus 1, like that, right? This is the problem with the calendars. In general arithmetic, you come across some calculation, it won't be there nearer to the calculation. But here, it is just plus 1 day or minus 1 day. Understood? So, here, to learn this, everything that is regarding this one, definitely you must have learned the main calendar and which calendar we are following. Which calendar we are following actually? We Indians, we follow so many calendars. Do you know that one? We'll have the Sanskrit calendar. We will have in South Tamil calendar, Tamil New Year, Kannada New Year, Telugu New Year. Is it not? So New Year means new calendar, that is. So different states will have different calendars. But which calendar we are following internationally? That is what? Here, see this one. Which calendar we are following worldwide? You say, generally you say it is, we come across an English calendar like that, right? Some people say English calendar. If you know the basics of that one, little bit educated, in 10th class or 8th class, we come across Roman calendar also. And if you are more precise, you can say Greek calendar also. But all these calendars are not what we are following now. The evolution of the calendar is there. That is, actually the calendar started with the Greeks. Then it was absorbed by, followed by Romans. Again, after Roman Empire, so Catholics, everything, then again it was followed by English people. And those English people came to us, that is India, and we think that it is English calendar. No, it is actually Greek calendar. But all these three answers are wrong. We are following which calendar means we have to say, that is, what is the answer? It is called Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar. So, what is this Gregorian calendar? Generally, Gregorian calendar means after Greeks, Romans comes, and in Roman Empire, there is a correction happened. Right? I will let you know about that one. Why the correction? So, minimum basics you have to learn. It may be useful for your other exams also. I say, it is started by Greeks. You read that one. It is started by Greeks, then Romans, and then it is English. Right? Okay. But this Roman Empire, while coming to the English, it was termed as Gregorian calendar. Romans corrected and said that is Gregorian calendar. Right? So, what is this Gregorian calendar? I will let you know about that one when the discussion, when the what do you call? Whenever we come across that one, there is the concept, right? At that time, we'll let you know about that one. So now, first of all, so it is not that much easy, but once you learn the basics perfectly, definitely there won't be any problem in this one. But you have to learn wherever the corrections are there, that is the case. And one small, this one, in Greeks, the Greeks have given just a calendar, that's all. Romans have introduced leap year, Romans only. After that one correction has made, that's why it's called Gregorian. Clear? Right? So, it is the evolution of the calendar, what I mean to say. Right? Then, coming to, so now, you have to say, from now onwards, which calendar you are following worldwide mean? It is Gregorian, Pope Gregory, right? So, during the time of Pope Gregory in 1582, right? It is in 1582. That is a year, no need of that one, but I'm giving just a small information like that. At this point of time, they made the correction. That's why it is called Gregorian calendar, right? Okay. Now, what is the weightage of this, the calendar, right? So, you see this one, the weightage of the calendar, generally in all the competitive exams, right? So minimum 2 to 3 marks weightage, 2 to, let it be 4 also, right? So minimum 2, maximum 4 is the case with the calendar. All the exams, whether it is uh, police exams or else it is a group 1, group 2 state services, or else any other railway RRB exam, right? Bank exams, wherever you come across, you will have minimum 2 questions, maximum 4. But one thing I want to make sure that though in reasoning, though in arithmetic, you come across, you can calculate you can get the answers easily or via media, that is. But in calendars, always, though you know perfectly, but in the exam, you will make a small mistake and your mistake is nearby, that is in the options, that is definitely. So you'll go with the perfect wrong answers. That is the problem with the calendar. So to be more cautious, be cautious while you are learning the basics. Learning the basics. So brush up everything basics, then only you will go into the that is solving the questions, right? Basics foundation must be perfect in this one. Coming to the topic now, the calendar. See, now I will discuss in this session. Let us discuss. Generally, we come across 2 type of years. That is, what are the years? 2020 means it is a, don't say corona year, it is a leap year. Okay, so that is years. Generally, the calendar years are after, we come across 2 types of this one. One is that is normal year, can say normal year, and the other one is it is leap year, right? That is leap year. What is this leap year? Leap year consists of that is definitely it should be divisible by, it comes every 4 years. After every 4 years, every 4th year is a leap year. We know that one, right? That means 2020, is it a leap year or normal year? It is a leap year because it comes that is leap year comes every 4th, and whichever the year which is divisible by 4, definitely it is a leap year. In general, I am saying. In general, we know that one. Every 4th year. Now, normal year. First of all, how many days will be there in a normal year? It is 365 days. 365 days. Is it not? And a leap year consists of how many days? It is 366 days. 366 days. Okay. So, one extra day. What is that one extra day? It is February 29th, right? So, I'll write here February 29th. Only this, due to the addition of February 29th, it will be named as leap year. If February 29th is not there, it is called normal year, or some people say it is ordinary year. Ordinary year. Ordinary year. Clear? Now, generally this is 365 days, fine. That is 366 days. Why that extra one day? That is the next discussion, right? First of all, we'll learn if a year is given, how to identify means, how to identify a given year, either it is a normal year or leap year, right? So, leap year comes every fourth year is a leap year means definitely it should be divisible by 4. That is, if it is not divisible by 4, it is a normal year. Clear? Let us see one, example, right? So, let me rub this one. Identifying a leap year now. See, generally, to identify leap year, just for you, let us take one example and discuss. 1987. Whether it is a leap year or not. It must be divisible by what? So it should be divisible by 4. Is it not? Every fourth means definitely it should be divisible by 4. But to divide it by 4, any number, we can't, it's a time taking process. So to divide entire number, the only divisibility rule for 4 is what? The last 2 digits, that means 87 is enough. If 87 is divisible by 4, then definitely 1987 is divisible by 4. So what I mean to say, the divisibility rule of 4. So what is the divisibility rule of 4? The divisibility rule of 4 is, in any number, if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, or if the last 2 digits are zeros, say 400, it is having 2 zeros. If that is also case, then definitely the entire number will be divisible by 4. That is the divisibility rule of 4, right? Coming to the normal condition is, last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then definitely the entire number is divisible by 4. Now, let us see this one. 487 means, I'll go with a normal division, right? 4 twos, 8, right? 7, 4 ones, 4, that is 3. Remainder should be, if it is divisible by 4, it should be 0, but it is 3. Means that is not a leap year, it is normal year, right? So this is a normal year. This is normal year, but not a leap year. This is the first rule you must learn, how to identify a leap year. So the only condition is it should be divisible by 4. Now, let me take another example so that it will be clear for you, right? Let me rub this one. We'll take a spontaneous 5 questions on this one, right? So first of all, 1927, 1682, then 2020, already we have discussed this one, and 2014, right? Let us have this one. Let us see this one. 1927, is it divisible by 4 or not? We have to see. That means last 2 digits are enough. That is 227 by 4. So is it exactly divisible? 4 6 24. 4 6 is 24. No, exactly not. 4 7 is 28. So definitely this is not divisible exactly. So it is a normal year. So make it a habit of writing normally as NY from now onwards. Now 1682. So we have to select only last 2 digits and say 82 divided by 4. Is it exactly divisible? 4 20s, 4 2s, 8, but it is 0. That is 4 20s is 80. That is, what is the remainder? Remainder is 2. So it is also not exactly divisible. So it is a normal year. Coming to this one, 2020. Last 2 digits, that is 20 by 4. Exactly 4 how many times? 4 5 times. So 4 5 is exactly divisible. So definitely can say this is a leap year. This is a leap year. And next one, 2014. 2014 means last 14. 14 is divisible by 4. How many times? 3 times? No. 4 3 is how much? 12. So 4 3 is 12. So remainder again 2, right? So definitely this is not a leap year. It's a normal year. Good. Now spontaneously have to say now learning all these things. So use your brain and practice whether 1972 is it a leap year or not. 1972, 72 divided by 4. See that one. Yes, definitely 4 ones, 4 eights. So 18 times it divisible. So definitely last two digits are divisible by 4 by 18 times. So definitely it is. 2018, 18 by 4. No, not exactly. 1965. No, definitely not. But 2000. Coming to the next discussion, that is 2000. 2000, is it divisible by 4? 2000, is it divisible by 4? I said the divisible condition is last two digits must be divisible by 4. So the divisibility rule of 4 is what? Either it must be last two digits are divisible by 4 like this, or last two digits must be 2 zeros. Is it not? So these 2 zeros are there present. Definitely it is divisible by 4. But 2000, so that's why since it is there, you can say it is divisible. So since it is a divisible by 4, it is a leap year. But there is a condition. Coming to the next question, then we will discuss about the condition, right? 1900. 1900, it is a year which is ending with 2 zeros. It is divisible by 4. It seems it is a leap year, but it is not a leap year. Though it is divisible by 4, it is not a leap year. It is a normal year. Why like that? I'll let you know afterwards, after the discussion. 2000, 1900. 1800? No. 1800, though it is divisible by 4. So, what is this condition? That is nothing but 1800 divisible by 4. Though it is the case, it is not a leap year. Why it is happening like that? So, the condition for you observe these years, you observe those years. Is there any similarity between this one and that one? Just see this one. All these years are called century years. See this one, 2000, that is 20 centuries. 1800 means 18 centuries. 1900, 19 centuries are over. Is it exactly that? So, these are called century years. These are called century years. See, these century years, these are, don't name, it's a normal years or leap years. Normal years, this one leap years will be there leap years will be there, here normal years will be there also normal years will be there. But I am naming only that one as century years. Then what is the specialty about this century years is, century years, to make them leap year, in order to become a leap year, they have the condition that they must be divisible by 400. Not only 4, it is, remove that 4, it is 400. Now, these are century years, the condition for this one is not 4, it is 400. Is it exactly divisible by 400 now? Yes, 5 times exactly. That's why it is a leap year. 1900 divided by 400. No, it is not exactly divisible by 400. That's why it is normal year. This is a normal year. 1800 divisible by 400. That is, so 20 cancel. So definitely we can't. So definitely it is a normal year. Understood? So for century years, in order to become a leap year, just you write that one, century years. Century years are those years which are multiples of 100. Multiples of 100. This is 2000, this is 1900, this is 1800. And what is this one? This one, what is this one? 1300. So, century years are those years which are multiples of 100. Just like you write examples of this one, 1300, 2000, like that. And the condition for, write that one, condition for century is condition for century year is a century year in order to become a leap year, a century year in order to become a leap year, they must be divisible by 400. They must be divisible by 400. This is the only identification of a leap year for all the years. Whether it is 4 or 400, you have to decide that one based on the given year. If it is a normal year, fine, no problem. Normal year means rest of century years. I will say that is a ordinary or something else. Rest of century years, I say that is. Century years, rest of century years. For rest of century years, what is the rule? Just divisible by 4. For century years, divisible by 400. 400. And now I will submit that this, whatever this is happened, this, for this reason, it is called Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar correction is this one only. Gregorian calendar correction, the exact, why it got Gregorian calendar means this correction has made. Otherwise, previously there is no condition of 400. It is only leap year means divided by 4, that's all. I will let you know about that one. You see, leap year, I am writing only century years, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Okay, let it be 700. I'll go with 800, 1300, 1700. Already there is over, there is again 1900, 2100, like that. Okay. Before, see, nobody will give this type of explanation for leap year. They'll say just divide by 4, divide by 400. For century is 400, for normal years, rest of century, 4, divide by 4. Why it is so? Why it is happened? Right? If you learn that one, entire calendar, the background of the calendar, if you learn that one, evolution of the calendar, it will be quite easy for you to crack any exam. In any exam, if you come across calendars, perfectly you will get the answers. Right? This is my wish, and definitely from my side, definitely I can say nobody can give this type of explanation in calendars. Right? So see this one. Actually, I said previously in the discussion, 1582, before Pope Gregory, that is time, right? 1582, before 1582, every year which is divisible by 4 is a leap year only. Okay? Every year which is divisible by 4 is a leap year. Clear? But that means 100th year is a leap year only. This is also leap year, leap year, leap year, leap. Because all are divisible by 4, that's all, right? First of all, this is the case. But what happened? After the correction, what is the century? For century years, they made the correction. What is the correction? That is, divided by 400 is nothing but, divided by 400 means nothing but, every 400th year, 400th, not every 400th year is a leap year, but rest of them are normal years, they said. They made the correction. Clear? 400th year is a leap year. It is as it is. Previously it is also leap year, now also leap year. Then every 400th year is a leap year. Yes. But which are cancelled? 100th year is cancelled. This is cancelled. This is cancelled. That means February 29th is removed from these 3 years. 100th year, 200th year and 300th year. Right? And after 400, which should be the leap year? Multiples of 400. Means, what is the next one? That is 800 is a leap year again. Already it is there. For the rest of them, they removed. This is a normal year now. This is a normal year. This is also normal year. They removed that one. Why they removed? That is next discussion, right? We discuss later. But this is the correction made. So 1300, no. 1700, no. 1900, no. After 800, which should be that one? 1200. Multiples of say that is, okay. So after 400, it is 800, next 1200, next 1600, next 2000. So for century years, this is a case. For century years, this is a case. Rest of them removed. Previously they are there. They are removed. For this reason only, we have 3 to 4 models on these corrections. 3 to 4 models are there on these corrections, right? So let me give clarity about this one. I think everybody get caught, but the only problem is why they removed. Why they removed, right? So this is another thing you have to learn. With this one, you will get easily, once they are removed, what happened, why it is so like that, right? So we'll discuss that one later, or else it will be right? So you just, I'll give the reason. First you write I'll give the reason. First you write this part. See, the leap year. So leap year consists of 366 days, you know that one, right? And in a leap year, the month February contains how many days? 29 days. The leap year concept, right? So this one is quite understood. And the leap year occurs once in 4 years. That's what I said, right? So we made a summary like that. And that is every fourth year is a leap year. When from the day calendar starts, every fourth year is a leap year. This is normal thing. If the year number is divisible by 4, in general, that particular year is a leap year. In general, why I said like that? Generally, divisible by 4. But for century years, they must be divisible by 400, right? So, okay, fine. Coming to the next, to be more specific, you just observe this one. The year 1984, 88, 96, 2008, everything, they are all leap years. All these are divisible by 4. That's why they are leap years. However, all century years, year ending with zeros, means 2 zeros, right? Okay, they are not leap years, though their year number is divisible by 4. That's what I said. So why? Because only those century years whose year numbers are divisible by 400 are leap years. So you must have wrote this one, write this one, everything, right? So after this one, now let me see this one. That is, so here 1900, 2100 and 2200, they are not leap years, but the years 2000, 2004 and 2008 are leap years. This is what our problem is now. So how to make this one more, maybe, see, this is very useful for your, to find out the century starting, century ending. We have some codes, no problem, but sometimes we will differ by it. Some confusion comes. For that reason, I am saying definitely you go through this one. And why the 3 days are removed, that is the concept. So here, in order to understand, that is why the concept of leap year introduced, it is very essential to know some details about a tropical year, civil year and evolution of the calendar. So small point is there. I'll discuss about that one. Then only you have to start the calendar, right? Don't say normal year, 1 odd day, leap year, 2 odd days. Don't say like that. Let us learn this one, then start our the the basics, before the basics, the evolution of the calendar, right? Now, why it is removed? 3 days, very important. Take this one. See, you said that is the previous discussion. That is normal year have how many days? Normally it have 365 days, and a leap year will have 366 days. This is what we have. But actually, what is that one? What is the actual rotation of the Earth around the Sun? That is called revolution, right? Okay. See here, it is 365 1 by 4. 365 1 by 4. If this 1/4 for 4 years, they have taken it as 1 day and it is added to the leap year. That is what we learn. But is it exactly 365 1 by 4 is the exact? We have taken the leap year. This is the actual, we call it as civil year. We civilians have taken this 365 1 by 4. But that is, this 365, I can write this one as 0.25. 1 by 4 is nothing but 0.25. So, 365.25 days. This is what? This is the assumption we have taken, though it is not exact, not accurate, right? This is called civil year. But actually, if the sun is if your earth is revolving around this one sun, what is the exact time? If I take that exact time, that is called solar year. We'll call it as solar or tropical year. So solar or tropical year. Solar means it is exact time. I'll take this one exactly actual how much it is, 365 point, it is not exactly 25, it is less than this one, 2422. 365.2422. Clear? So 365.25 is civil year. Civil, right? Civil dress. This is civilians. The civil, that is, we take normal. We have taken like this. But it is actually 365.2422. What is there in this one? It's just a small, it's a 0.00 errors are there. Definitely, it's a minute thing for you, but over a period of time, it becomes a big error. Right? Let us see what happens now. Right? See. Now, just note it down that this is 365 civil year, it is 365.25, and this is solar year as 365.2422. Now, I am going with the discussion now. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Coming to this one now. Civil year, that is 365 days, and here it is 365.2422. This is normal year we have taken. This is normal year. Civil normal year. Okay. This is 365 days, and this is 365.2422. We have taken 0.25 error for that one. Is it not? Okay. Let it be exactly normal civil year is 365 days. So there is no little bit error is how much? 0.2422. 0.2422 is not a big issue, right? 1/4. Let it be for 4 years how much it is. Previous discussion I said it is 365.25. It is for every year. For that reason, it is into 4. But let it be 365 days exactly as it is. And let us start with this one now. If this is the case, your error is how much? Minus 0.2422. You have taken less time or more time? You have taken less time. Right? Okay. Now, here, you see this one. Or else I will make this one. Right? 1 year, that is for 1 year. For 1 year, how much it is? This is minus 0.2422 for 1 year. Clear? But if it is for 4 years, if it is for every 4 years, for 4 years, how much it becomes? This becomes into 4, it comes around, it is 4 2s are 8, right? It is 8, 4 4 16, 4 to the 8, that is 9, 0.9688. 0.9688. That means before leap year only we are discussing now. Let me take this one. 0.9688. 0.9688 for 4 years. It is less by 4 years, right? But for this reason, what is 0.96 means? Almost 1. 1 means what? 1 day. 0.9688 day means nothing but 1 day. So since 1 year less, understood this one? Since it is 1 year less than the civil year, that is 365 days we are taking, now it was added 1 year for leap year, that is 1 year as leap year. Sorry, 1 day. 1 day. 1 day as leap day, that is. Now, why it is so? Because it is, they are less by 0.9688 day. That is taken as 1 extra day. That 1 day where you have to add, for that reason, this is a normal year, civil normal year. For this one, civil leap year, we have added +1. Clear? This is the case. So this is simply, that is 1 day you have taken. Now the problem is, for 4 years, you have taken error, something, see this one, error of how much? Instead of 0.9688, you have taken 1. So if I subtract, that is 0.9688. So how much this one, that is 10 minus 2, then 10 minus 8, 2, 9 minus 8, 1, 9 minus 6, 3, 9 minus 9, 0, 0.0. This is excess you have taken. This is a concept of leap year. Leap year introduction, due to the leap year introduction by somebody, now the error they gone forward. Plus, they have gone forward. That is, they have added here. So, how much excess? 0.0312. For every 4 years, they are excess by 0.0342. Clear? So, every 4 years, they have taken, actually, before leap year concept, leap year introduction, it is 365 days. Once leap year has introduced, why introduce? Because there is an error of 0.9688, for that 1 day added. Due to that addition, again, extra error has come now. What is that one? That is 0.0312. What happens? Nothing happens, no? But this 4 years, 0.0312, this is day, 0.0312 day. For this one, if I multiply this one with 100, what happens? Let us see. That means 4 years into 100 means how many years? 400 years. In 400 years, what is the error? Just into 100. Put into 100. That means definitely 2 decimals left hand side. Is it not? So it becomes how much now? 3.12 plus 3.12 what? 3.12 day. 3.12 day. See, 3 days extra due to the introduction of leap year concept. 3.12 day extra they have gone. Again, what happens now? We have to remove the 3 days. Where to remove? Where to remove these 3 days? Not 3 days, exactly it is not 3.12, but minimum you have to remove 3 days because rest of the world, they are just behind us. They have gone 3 days before. So they should definitely correlate with the other calendars, is it not? For that reason, they removed the 3 days. For how many years? In a span of 400 years, 3 days to be removed. Every 400 years, 3 days to be removed. They have searched where to remove these things, right? So, now, you see this one. For 1 year, this much minus error, less error, into 4, 0.988. Since this error for 4 years, it is just 1 day, almost nearer to 1 day, they have taken that. For that reason, the leap year, due to the leap year concept, that the leap year concept started adding 1 day. But error has made now 0.0312 for 4 years. Fine. Right. Now, where to remove this? That is, for 4 years, how much it is? So, that is the 4 years, where to remove there is. So, they have searched for 100th year. See, 200, 300 and 400. You see this one now? Removing 3 days means the 3 days to be removed. Why? Because leap days to be removed. Leap days in the span of 400 years, 3 places you have to remove. 3 places means 100th year, 200th year, 300th year to be removed. So, no February 29th from now onwards, they said. No February 29th for this one, this one, this one. 3 days removed. Clear? For that reason, it is not that 400th year is a leap year, century year is a leap year, condition is divided by 400, but it is some other way around. What is that one? The other years which are not divisible by 400, they are removed from the leap year concept. This is the case. So, for every 400 years, 3 places, 3 days to be removed. That 3 places, they have taken this one. Clear? For that reason, 400th year is a leap year, but 500, 600 and 700 is not a leap year from now onwards. Again, 800th year is a leap year. So, luckily, for calculation purpose, you have to go now. For that reason, every 400th year for century years is a condition, a different condition has come. Different condition has come. Clear? If you are clear about this one, then we go into the detail, right? So, let me start. Just go through all these things again, right? Now, coming to, you see this one. 100th year, that leap day is removed, 1 day is removed, 200 removed, 300, but 400th year as it is. It was as it is. But my point is, still error is there. Some people are, okay, some people, you have that mind. Is it, that is the extra, how much extra? 3.12 days extra. I'll write here. What is that one? Extra 3.12 days, 12 days. Extra is there. For that reason, these 3 days are removed. Very good. But how many are there again? Still error is there. How much? Plus 0.12 day. 0.12 day. What happens for 400 days only, no? Very good. This is the error remaining after 400 years, is it not? Okay, 400. Let me finish this one. See this one. For 400 years, still error is there, 0.12. Now, if I multiply again this one with 10, that means 4,000 years. 4,000 years. Plus 0.12 day is there. So it is also multiplied with 10. What do you mean by that one again? Right? It becomes how much? It becomes how much? That is plus 0.12 day. It is multiplied with 10. It becomes how much? It becomes 1.2 day into 10. One place left hand side. Okay, transfers. 1.2 day. That means again 1 day. 1 day extra is there. 1 day extra is there. So 1 day extra is there means again they have to remove again 1 day. When? After 4,000 years. That means 4,000th year. 4,000th year. They have to remove 1 day again. Actually, our condition is what for century years? Century years, in order to become years, they must be divisible by 400. That means, is it 4,000 is a leap year or normal year? With that condition, it is 4,000 means definitely is a leap year. But they have to remove 1 day extra again. That means 4,000 year is not a. So 4,000th year is not a leap year again. It is a normal year. Though it is divisible by 400. For century years, in order to become a leap year, they must be divisible by 400. But for 4,000 year, it is a century year divisible by 400. But it can't be a leap year. Why? Because excess 1 day is there. Again, they will do the correction there and they remove that one. For that reason, if you see all the books in any book in India that is regarding calendars, if they use the codes, coding concept is something different. Anything that is there, they will go only up to 3,999 they say. They won't go beyond this one. So questions won't be framed, not questions, people won't be in a mood or in a, they are not in a position to learn beyond this one. But what is the beyond this one means? 4,000 a year, is it a leap year or normal year means? It is a normal year, not a leap year. Clear? So, whichever the century years, which are divisible by 4,000, century years which are divisible by 4,000 are leap years or normal years? Normal years. That means 4,000 is fine. Next, 8,000. 8,000 is 8,000th year is also a normal year, not leap year. So, before 4,000, whichever are divisible by 400, they are leap years. Rest of them are normal years. Understood? Once you learn this basics of the background of the correction of calendar, that is Gregorian calendar, now you are in a position to do any of the questions.